Everybody, and welcome back to the Brickazoid's Den. So today I thought I would take a look at these DC Cowls. Now, they've already been revealed, they've already released, whatever. So I thought today I would try and give some of my ideas for other kinds of cowls or other things related to DC that they could do instead of just the Batman cowls. As you probably know, or you may or may not know, not a crazy fan of the Batman cowls. They're just not the type of set that I really want. But, I mean, they're not terrible. They're just not my thing, really. But either way, I thought I would still give some ideas for some other things that they could do in the future if they were willing to, if they wanted to kind of continue this trend of having, like, different objects and things related to the Batman, and Robin and all the villains there. There could be other things that they could do, so I thought I would just kind of give a list here. So, starting off the list, I put on a Batarang. A Batarang. That'd be pretty cool, right? Just kind of have, like, a buildable stand, and it kind of has, like, a little, like, hook kind of coming off of it, and just a buildable Batarang, and you can put it on the hook and just kind of, like, display it that way. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, just like kind of like little novelties and little notable items that the characters from the DC universe have that you could just kind of, you know, make into like a little set. Hopefully it won't be $60. I mean, both Bat Cowls I think are very overpriced, especially the 1966 Batman cowl. But you know, maybe this like Batarang, it could be like $40. I don't think it needs to be 60. I think like a solid 40. I guess it depends on the piece amount as well, or the piece count as well. But I think $40 would be pretty good for that thing. And then I also put on Robin's R symbol patch, something for Robin. Because, you know, Robin, you know, he has his mask. He doesn't really have like a full cowl like Batman. So I was like, well, what can you do for Robin? You can just kind of do like his little red R symbol. And, I don't know, I guess you could do something very similar to like the Batarang design, where you basically have a stand, and then maybe like a Technic pin coming out of it, and then you have like the buildable Robin symbol, like the little patch on the side of his suit, with like a little Technic pin, whatever, and then you can just kind of like push it onto the stand, and then you can have it kind of facing you as a display piece. I don't know, all these are display pieces, but I'm just trying to think of different ideas. So this was an idea that I had, was to use the Robin's R symbol patch as one of the sets. And again, hopefully it won't be $60, or it doesn't have to be $60. It'll probably just be, I don't know, like 30, 40 would be a pretty good price. I think all of these would be pretty good at like 30 and 40. I'm looking at my list here. And then I thought of the Joker's playing card, you know, the Joker card. I think this one could be pretty cool because it has oh my god, why am I blanking on this? It would have the like the design of the Joker on it, which would be pretty cool. And I think that could, you know, up the piece count because you had to add those designs. Maybe it would be even a sticker as well, which wouldn't be ideal, but whatever works, I guess. And then again, I think this could be the same design as the Robin's symbol. Have a stand, Technic pin. You have your buildable card, which could be a little bit thicker than usual, just to kind of add to the piece count. And then use a Technic pin to stamp it on. And then I also thought of Harley Quinn's buildable hammer, which could be pretty cool. And then for this one, I was thinking a stand with a Technic pin on the bottom, so it's like facing upwards. And then you could have like the buildable hammer, which could be, you know, relatively pretty big in size. And then you could, like, on like the top of the hammer, could be a Technic pin or a Technic hole. And you could kind of like stick it on through there. Maybe you could even have like a design where it's like leaning against another piece on the stand or something. I don't know, whatever kind of looks good for display. And then I also did Riddler's question mark hat or cane. Couldn't really decide between these two. Something question mark related would be nice, but I just think if it was just like a stand and then a question mark, I don't know if that'd be enough pieces for like a $30, $40 set. So I was thinking like the hat and the cane, like maybe have a stand and then have like the hat hanging on one part and then like the cane on the like laying on the bottom, which would be pretty cool. Very similar to like some of the designs that they use in the Harry Potter Buildable Objects set. And then another thing was Mr. Freeze's armor or his cold gun, which would be pretty cool as well. Same deal with that as well. And then I also thought of the Batcave's giant penny, because we never really got like a giant penny except for the 2019 Batcave where they had like a little tile for it to represent it, but it's supposed to be giant, and that was definitely not giant. So I think the Batcave's giant penny would be kind of like a cool little novelty. But yeah, that was mainly just some ideas that I had and a quick little video that I wanted to share with you all. So if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.